The city lights are blurring through my window pane. Another night spent whispering your name. My side of the bed is a cold, empty space. Just a silent screen showing me your face. The clock on the wall ticks a lonely refrain. We're living moments that don't feel the same. 'Cause it's 3 a.m. here and you're just seeing light. We're lost in the static of day and a night. 1,000 miles and 10 hours apart, trapped in a song of a broken heart. They say that love can conquer the miles we keep, but all the promises, the time zones make us break. I saw a shooting star, a silver flash in the sky. Made a wish for a love that doesn't have to die. You sent me a picture of the snow on the ground, but here the summer air is the only sound we speak in snippets and careful curated ways, trying to bridge the gap of these endless days. My voice is a ghost on a digital line, wishing your hand was closer to mine. 'Cause it's 3 a.m. here and you're just seeing light. We're lost in the static of day and a night. 1,000 miles and 10 hours apart, trapped in a song of a broken heart. They say that love can conquer the miles we keep, but all the promises, the time zones make us break. And I wonder if you see the same moon that I do, or has it changed its shape while traveling to you? We're synchronized only in our separate pain, waiting for the day our worlds can align again. But the distance is cruel, a silent heavyweight, and I'm starting to wonder if it's too little too late. 'Cause it's 3 a.m. and you're just seeing light. We're lost in the static of day and a night. 1,000 miles and 10 hours apart, trapped in a song of a broken heart. They say that love can conquer the miles we keep, but all the promises, the time zones make us break. Time zones apart, time zones apart, tearing the seams of a fragile heart. The sun is rising where you are right now. I'm just watching the moon take its final bow. We're in different worlds, we're in different times, just the echo of a love that was a beautiful crime. The silence in this room is the loudest sound I know. It echoes all the places that we used to go. I trace the lines on your side of the bed, replaying every single word that we left unsaid. We built a castle, didn't we? Brick by broken brick, a fortress made of promises, permanent and quick. But the weight of all the happiness started to bend the frame, and I'm the only one left to carry all the blame. Oh, our love was a beautiful, terrible thing, a song that my heart couldn't help but sing. But every chord was heavy, every note a strain, a perfect storm of joy and inevitable pain. We tried to lift the world, holding on so tight, but we lost our grip in the middle of the night. It to strain, a perfect storm of joy and inevitable pain. We try to lift the world, holding on so tight, but we lost our grip in the middle of the night. It was a love too heavy to hold, a story that can never be fully told. Too heavy to hold, just slipped through my fingers like gold, leaving me with a cold. Oh, our love was just too heavy to hold. Morning light cuts through the blinds, hits the dust that your ghost left behind. The air is still, the silence loud. Another day starts in this empty house. I trace the rim of your favorite cup, the one I promised I'd fill right up. But it's just me and the steam rising slow from this bitter brew that's teaching me to be alone. Pouring coffee for one, watching the memory fade. Every single morning, this heavy heart broke parade. Just one spoon of sugar, 'cause two feels like a lie. Just me and the echoes, and a tear I can't quite cry. The kitchen's too quiet, the warmth doesn't last. Just a cold black reminder of a beautiful past. Yeah, it's just coffee for one, a promise undone. I used to rush just to see you smile, make sure you had your perfect cup to start the while. Now I take my time, there's no rush to be met, no soft hand reaching for a shared cigarette. The second chair is pulled out, a habit I can't break, a silent partner in this ache. For goodness sake, I talk to the window, tell you about the rain, anything to keep from going completely insane. Pouring coffee for one, watching the memory fade. Every single morning, this heavy heart broke parade. Just one spoon of sugar, 'cause two feels like a lie. Just me and the echoes, and a tear I can't quite cry. The kitchen's too quiet, the warmth doesn't last. Just a cold black reminder of a beautiful past. Yeah, it's just coffee for one, promise undone. They say time heals everything, but the wound feels fresh. Caught in the cycle, this emotional mesh. Maybe tomorrow I'll make the pot smaller, I swear. Maybe tomorrow I won't set out that extra chair. But today I still need the illusion you're near. So I'll sit with the silence and the ghost of the deer. Pouring coffee for one, The sun used to rise in your eyes every morning light. Now there's just a shadow where you used to hold me tight. We built a home with promises, a foundation of our trust. But the walls came crashing down, and our dreams became dust. In the cold and silent air, a lifetime of forever vanished in a single tear. Every plan we ever made, every someday we must, just faded memories now. And our dreams became dust. I walk the same old streets, but they feel so strange and new, haunted by the ghost of me and the ghost of you. I see you smiling strangers, it cuts me like a knife. Missing the future we planned, missing my whole life. Oh, our dreams became dust in the cold and silent air. A lifetime of forever vanished in a single tear. Every plan we ever made, every someday we must, just faded memories now. And our dreams became dust. The love we had was a fire, bright and burning gold. Now it's just cold ashes, a story left untold. I try to pick up the pieces, but they crumble in my hand. A language we once spoke that I can't understand. Oh, our dreams became dust in the cold and silent air. A lifetime of forever vanished in a single tear. Every plan we ever made, every someday and we must, just faded memories now. And our dreams became dust. Our dreams became dust. Nothing left of us, just the silence and the rust of a love that turned to dust. Fade down dust. The street light hits the window pane, just right, casting long shadows where you used to lie. I chase the empty air beside my skin, and the silent ache begins again. You packed your bags and shut the front door tight, left just an echo in the fading light. You saw the strength and now I let you go, but there's so much you will never know. Oh, I built a wall around the fractured lines, screamed out your name in the depths of my mind. You only heard the casual goodbye, and it's the thousand tears I didn't cry. It wasn't easy letting you walk free. There was the pain you didn't see, yeah, the pain you didn't see. I kept the pictures hidden in a drawer, can't bring myself to throw them on the floor. I hear our song playing on the radio, turn up the volume just to watch it go. People ask me how I'm holding on, I smile and say the hardest part is gone. But every night I replay the end, the moment where my heart refused to mend. Oh, built a wall around the fractured line. and paint shadows on our floor, but they're not the ones we used to know before. Silence fills the spaces where your laughter used to bloom, just an echo of the love that vacated every room. I trace the lines on a photograph of you and I, wishing that the love reflected there would never die. Every memory's a ghost in this empty hollow hall, haunting every corner since you said goodbye to all. And I'm standing right outside the door you closed, a world of what ifs, and I suppose my knuckles raw from knocking on a wall of pain, begging for the sunshine, but only finding rain. You hold the key to a lock I can't undo, a final silent statement that our love is through. The wood is thick, the silence is a heavy blow, and you're on the other side where I can't ever go. I rearrange the furniture, I try to change the view, hoping that a new perspective wouldn't lead back to you. But the air is still so heavy with the perfume that you wore, lingering like a promise that just can't be kept anymore. They say that time will heal the wounds and mend the broken pieces, but the ache in my chest only slowly increases. I'm stuck within this moment, a perpetual twilight zone, lost inside the house that we built to be our home. And I'm standing right outside the door you closed, a world of what ifs, and I suppose my knuckles raw from knocking on a wall of pain, begging for the sunshine, but only finding rain. You hold the key to a lock I can't undo, a final silent statement that our love is through. The wood is thick, the silence is a heavy blow, and you're on the other side where I can't ever go. Maybe I should walk away, maybe I should run, accept that everything we had is finally done. When my feet are anchored to the spot of sheer despair, breathing in the remnants of a love that isn't there. The handle's cold, the feeling's numb, the lock is set in stone, leaving me forever standing alone. And I'm standing right outside the door you closed, a world of what ifs, and I suppose my knuckles raw from knocking on a wall of pain, begging for the sunshine, but only finding rain. You hold the key to a lock I can't undo, a final silent statement that our love is through. The wood is thick, the silence is a heavy blow, and you're on the other side where I can't ever go. The door you closed, it echoes in my soul, a story unfinished, a life left incomplete, just a door, a silent final cruel defeat. You closed the door and threw away the key, leaving all of us, leaving all of me. I trace the outline of your memory in the dark, every whisper of you still bruises my heart. I gave you all the pieces I tried so hard to say, but loving you felt like trying to outrun a tidal wave. You held me close, but your eyes stayed far away, like you were waiting for a sunrise I could never make. And I kept pretending that maybe someday you'd see a world where your heart would come home to me. But your heart never chose. held you, storms like they were mine to come. You took my kindness like a temporary bomb. You said the timing hurt. You said you weren't sure, but doubt is a doorway that leads to a closing door. I beg the silence to give me a sign, but deep down I knew you were never really mine. Still I kept hoping that maybe someday you'd see a moment where your heart would fall for me. But your heart never chose me, not even when I stayed through the pain. I kept dancing in your shadows while you dreamed of someone's name. I broke myself loving you, a truth that finally made me see your heart never chose me. Maybe in another lifetime you would have loved me first. Maybe the way I held you wouldn't have felt like a curse. But in this life you're a lesson I learned the hard way, that loving someone deeply doesn't mean they'll ever stay. 'Cause your heart never chose me. You never even tried to stay. I was a temporary shelter until you found a better place. Now I'm learning to heal again, letting go of what will never be. A love I wanted endlessly, but your heart never chose me. The calendar on the wall is just a grid of pain. Every single square filled with the traces of your name. I walk through rooms that echo with your silent laugh, picking up the pieces of our shattered epitaph. The coffee cup you used is sitting on the shelf, a cold and hollow monument of my former self. The world outside keeps spinning, but my time is frozen still, stuck inside this moment at the bottom of the hill. And the rain outside can't wash away these tears I cry, a ghost in my own living room, asking the question why. My heart is a broken compass, it only points to you, lost in a sea of what we had and what we didn't do. I'm holding my breath, just waiting for the day to end, living in the memory until I see you again. They say that time's a healer, but it feels like a thief, stealing away the moments, bringing no relief. I listen to our playlist, every single note a sting, wishing I could trade the sorrow for the joy you used to bring. I trace the empty pillow where your head used to rest. The silence is the heaviest, most brutal kind of test. 1,000 words unsaid, a future torn apart, just the wreckage and the ruins of a broken, bleeding heart. And the rain outside can't wash away these tears I cry, a ghost in my own living room, asking the question why. My heart is a broken compass, simple truth. But here I am, lost in the echo of our vibrant youth. The future is a landscape that I can't navigate alone. A king without a kingdom on a solitary throne. And the rain outside can't wash away these tears I cried. A ghost in my own living room, asking the question why. My heart is a broken compass, it only points to you, lost in the sea of what we had and what we didn't do. I'm holding my breath, just waiting for the day to end, living in the memory until I see you again. Until I see your smile, until I hear your voice, until I feel your hand in mine. I have no choice. Just this long sad waiting game, a flickering flame, until I see you again, again. The table set for two, just like I always do. A habit I can't seem to break, or maybe I don't want to. The candles burning low, dancing with the shadows on the wall. I'm listening for your footsteps, but there's nothing here at all. Just the hum of the fridge and the ticking of the clock. A silence so heavy, it's a door I can't unlock. Now it's dinner for one at midnight, setting a plate for a ghost in the dim light. The wine tastes like salt and the air feels too cold. I'm holding on to stories that we'll never get to tell. Yeah, the hardest part of moving on is sitting in this chair, having dinner for one, pretending you're still there. I cooked your favorite meal, the one that always made you stay, but the steam is disappearing, just like you drifted away. I reach across the wood, almost touching where you'd be, but my hand just finds the empty space you left inside of me. I poured a glass for you, watch the bubbles fade to gray, a toast to all the forever plans that withered in a day. They say time is a healer, but time is just a thief, stealing every memory and leaving only grief. I'm not hungry for the food, I'm starving for your voice in a house that's far too quiet. I didn't have a choice. Just dinner for one at midnight, setting a plate for a ghost in the dim light. The wine tastes like salt and the air feels too cold. I'm holding on to stories that we'll never get to tell. Yeah, the hardest part of moving on is sitting in this chair, having dinner for one, pretending and it's still dinner for one. The candlelight is dancing on an empty glass of wine. A ghost is in the chair where your hand used to meet mine. I trace the silver pattern, an unused fork and knife, a perfect little setting for a solitary life. The music's soft and low, a tune we used to know. It fades into the silence. Where did all the laughter go? It's a table for two, but it's just me, lost in the echoes of how we used to be. The menu's full of choices, but nothing tastes the same. Every dish reminds me of a love I can't explain. The waiter asks if I'm expecting someone new. I smile and shake my head. No, it's just me. Table for two. They haven't cleared the picture, the one we took last spring, of all the broken pieces. That memory's the worst sting. The way you used to look at me like I was your whole world. Now I'm just a woman in a restaurant, a story half unfurled. The ice is melted in my glass, the roses start to wilt, just like the hope that faded, a monument to our guilt. It's a table for two, but it's just me, lost in the echoes of how we used to be. The menu's full of choices, but nothing tastes the same. Every dish reminds me of a love I can't explain. The waiter asks if I'm expecting someone new. I smile and shake my head. No, it's just me. Table for two. Maybe I keep coming back here, holding on to dust. A ritual of sorrow, a final act of trust. Hoping you might walk right in, sit down and take my hand and say the separation was just a misunderstanding of the plan. But the door just keeps on swinging, letting strangers through. And I'm still sitting here alone, saving this seat for you. It's a table for two, but it's just me, lost in the echoes of how we used to be. The menu's full of choices, but nothing tastes the same. Every dish reminds me of a love I can't explain. Empty chair, empty heart, empty future that I see. I should get up and leave this place, but where would I go? Everywhere else just feels the same. A solo show, just me at a table for two.